I don't think I'm allowed to link your Smashboards account because it's slightly incriminating. Anyway,
Best Buy
whenever
would
you're
be
ready.
unhappy.
Right, Peach Ditto.
So this is an interesting
What?
one. We haven't seen this. This is purportedly Darius's main.
Oh yeah. This is the main that Darius puts down, and then it's funny because every time he brings out the Peach, for some reason she's tall and black-haired and she's wearing glasses and it's
And enjoys
she's got
stripping.
big heels on. I mean, to be fair, have you seen her? Right.
So red peach Roberticus, white peach Darius.
I think so.
I
Yes,
believe
it is,
so.
it is, yes.
That's his usual costume.
Building up quick percent there. That's what Peach has always been so good at in Super Smash Bros. Is just piling up that damage.
This is going to be a difficult match to commentate
Well,
unbiased, given that I play against the winner of this match.
I believe Roberticus, from what I overheard, is playing a little bit outside of his comfort zone. Usually an Ike player, but I respect any man that's willing to challenge the Ditto.
No, I remember he very nearly beat Robbie last singles bracket.
I mean, I'm sorry, we're talking about accomplishments here. Anyway, creating that ledge pressure there with the turnip, of course. Peach a little bit slow on the pull compared to perhaps.
Are we still talking about Smash?
No, we're still talking about Robbie. Oh, there's that pressure. Panicking from both of the players there. A little bit of frustration setting in.
It's fairly even at the moment.
That's the funny thing about Peach Totos is it's a very hard-hitting matchup, and you never feel like it's going to be. Oh wait, just managing to get it back. There's that Peach Bomber. Flow. Oh no, does manage to snake back to the
That
ledge.
was the biggest brain of recovery.
Sometimes you throw out up smash, and sometimes Darius runs into it.
And Roberticus with an early lead now, and Darius is hoping that he can even this up before Roberticus gets any extra credit.
What options does Darius has? He's got forward air, he's got down smash, he's got lose this game and counter pick to Bayonetta.
And there we
Oh no, that float. Of course, Peach. That's the thing about the Ditto, and the Dittos in general. No character is as good as cancelling out their own cancelling out options as the character you are playing against. And I feel like Peach is kind of one of the biggest victims of that because you rely so much on kind of down throw follow-ups, on those down smash follow-ups, on those forward throw, floating in with the fairs. And of course, she can just float away from it. She doesn't have to deal with you.
I'm interested to see what the specific nuances of this matchup are for a Peach player. So, I know, for example, when I played a Rob Ditto, you have to use laser a lot more because it beats out the opposing
I think
player's
you can
gyro,
see a
things
lot.
like this.
You can see a lot more turnip play. I mean, turnip is always a useful tool, but you don't have to worry so much about turnip pull being punished.
So, Darius going. We've now got a fire.
Full fire emblem.
Now this is going to be an interesting match. Roberticus is very good.
This is
Very strong at conditioning the opponent when he was playing Robin.
This is an interesting one.
Has his throw follow-ups. He has them down. He's very comfortable with
I
them.
view Robin in the same way that I kind of view Rob, in that he's a very trap-based character. And that's going to be interesting for Ike, because Ike, like many of the heavies, does kind of struggle to get in on you. Kind of relies on punishing your mistakes. And Darius is going to want to keep his space, going to be setting up those projectile walls. Just kind of building percent very slowly, I think. That being said, of course, Robin's hits do have a lot of hits on them thanks to that electric effect. Well, I mean, he still has the whatever bloody sword it's called. I can't remember.
Levin sword.
I said that and they laughed at me.
No, it's the Levin sword.
The Levi Jenkins sword. I know, I combined all of my references. I've just consolidated at this point.
So, yeah, this is a very even matchup.
Pushing the neutral jump there.
So, it'll be interesting to see. I think Robin has an easier, perhaps, kill confirm than Ike out of his checkmate. Not sure how comfortable Darius is with that.
That being said, I always feel like you don't want to be on ledge against Ike because
No,
the stupidest things tend to work.
And Ike is so powerful. He conditions the opponents into doing things they don't want to do.
Again, getting that forward throw, trying to look for a follow-up there. Yeah, very clever to just kind of roll through it, not jump, not wait for that aggressive.
Darius trying a lot of times to get up smashes out of his down throws. Is this a hint that he's not as comfortable with checkmate?
I like the side B recoveries from Ike, very carefully spaced. That being said, that back throw is going to delete that stuff.
I think there.
You can't be on point all of the time. There's that fair, just kind of avoiding that projectile roll, carving through it. Run off fair is going to do there. Snaps back to the ledge.
This is basically an even game at this point.
Pretty much. You know, one stock apiece. Against Ike, of course, that can change very, very quickly. He does have big sword, big muscle.
This is some wonderful spacing from the Ike.
Looking for those up air follow-ups, because that up air lasts for such a long time. In one of those lingering hitboxes that you think you're safe from.
But
Great for reading an air dodge.
What you'll see with this Ike is his neutral airs are very well spaced, so they're extremely difficult to punish on shield, especially for a character with as little range without the Levin sword as Robin does.
I appreciate the optimism in a lot of these eruption attempts on ledge. You know, you do find that it works at the stupidest of occasions. That being said, Darius doing a good job building up that shield pressure, just using those projectiles, forcing Ike to stand still.
Very even game.
It's all to play for. 10% in it.
And this is an important game.
Like,
obviously, 1-0 up, it's a best of 3. And that was very close.
Darius trying to delete this, none of this.
So it's interesting, we haven't seen Darius go for the checkmate before, and I wonder whether that was to save it for this time.
I mean, it's getting pretty late in percentage. If you're gonna bust out your surprise option, I'd do it now.
It's less that it's a surprise, but
if he needs to be careful challenging their shield, that back throw is not gonna do it just about.
Ooh. And again we see
both players sharing the same options. That back air is gonna do it though.
That was an extremely strong game. Extremely strong both games from Roberticus. And we see how scary his Ike can be.
It's very much that case of constantly thinking 2 steps ahead, constantly, you know, planning those recoveries, kind of coming back. We saw at the end there, he side B's onto the stage and then immediately runs the other way and grabs because he knows what's coming. He's reading those approaches, he's reading what's planning, and you know, that is kind of the mark of a good Smash Bros player, is to be able to kind of see it as a flowchart and see those few steps ahead. I think we're going to see a lot from him.
I think what I would like to see from him in the future is perhaps if these eruption edge guards aren't attempting, I'd like to see him just wait on the ledge and just stand there, wait for the opponent to press a button and punish it. Because he's clearly very good at doing it.
Do you remember in Brawl when down tilt used to spike? I love that game.
So are you suggesting that he takes up Link? Yes, you do.